pamoja na DCI wa Kakamega.
Now, let us retake on a top story this afternoon, where a total of 37 youth charged for terrorism at the Kahawa Law Courts last Thursday have been released on a cash bail of 50,000 shillings and 200,000 shillings bond option each. The accused persons were arrested following the June 25th protest in Kiambu, Machakos and Kajiado counties. Of course, legal experts led by CJ Emeritus David Maraga have criticized the terrorism charges preferred on the accused persons, terming it as a way of muzzling dissenting voices. Our reporter Winfrey Owino has been following up that case and now joins us live for more. Winfrey, good afternoon. What really transpired this morning?
Coming to you from the Kahawa Law Courts, where 37 youth were charged for terrorism following June 25th demonstrations, where they were arrested in different parts of the country, mostly parts of Machakos County and Kiambu County and also Kajiado County, where they showed up to protest and they were arrested and connected to arson of some public institutions. So the youth were brought here last week. They were charged with terrorism alongside other charges, and this week they were appearing for the court to determine whether they will be released on bail or they will remain in custody. As it stands right now, the court has released all of the 37 on a 50,000 shilling cash bail each and a 200,000 bond option. So with me here is one of the parents of the young people who are arrested. It is also important to note that most of the people who are arrested here are between age 18 to 25. So with me here is a parent whose child has been in custody since June 25th when they were arrested. Habari yako mama?
Mzuri sana.
Please tell us your name and mtoto wako alishikiwa akiwa wapi?
Mimi naitwa Christina Tulo, mkazi wa Nairobi Makongeni Jogoo Road. Mtoto wangu alishikwa akiwa Kikuyu huko, alikuwa anatoka kazi jioni, alikuwa ameenda kazi kwa tajiri yake jioni. Sasa ile amefunga kazi akitembea akienda kwa nyumba akashikwa na hao watu wa maandamano. Ndio.
Na alishikwa akapelekwa wapi na mlikuwa mkifuatilia mpaka leo mmefika hapa, imekwaje?
Alishikwa akapelekwa kwanza Kikuyu Police Station, kutoka Kikuyu Police Station nikaambiwa amepelekwa Ruiru Police Station, kutoka Ruiru akapelekwa Kiambu Police Station, kutoka Kiambu akapelekwa Gigiri, kutoka Gigiri ndio waliletwa hapa wakaanza akisemekana kesi yao ianze kujajiwa kutoka hii Law Courts ya Kahawa West.
Okay. So kufikia sasa hii wametozwa faini ya shilingi 50,000. Wewe kama Mkenya uko vipi, umefikia wapi kufanya hivyo?
Kwa sasa hii wametozwa, nimefurahi kwa sababu wamepewa hiyo faini ya shilingi 50,000. Nitajitahidi ile niko nayo kidogo, kama nitalemewa nitajaribu kuomba mheshimiwa mmoja kama ako hapa niongezee ili niweze kumtoa kaende nyumbani.
Kama Mkenya una malilio ipi kwa serikali?
Nalilia serikali ya kwamba ikishika vijana, hata kama wamefanya, wasikize maoni ya vijana, vile vijana wanazidi kuongea, wasiwashike tu, wachunguze kwanza huyu kijana ako na makosa ama hana makosa ndio wamshika mweke ndani, kwa sababu huyu wangu alikuwa anatoka kazini, hakuwa kwa hiyo hali ya maandamano. Ndio. Asante
sana kwa maoni yako mama. And you've just heard the sentiments from one of the parents whose child is actually in custody for the last almost a month or so. It's actually 3 weeks. So, but right now we're going to speak to Kirinyaga woman representative Anjeri, who is also a member of the defense team of lawyers. Good afternoon, Mheshimiwa, and probably just give us the highlights. What is really happening? Why are we having young people being charged on terrorism charges?
Good afternoon to you too. When the Prevention of Terrorism Act was enacted in 2012, it was enacted to ensure that we protect Kenya from external attacks and that we have a legislation that is holding people who attack our sovereignty culpable. Unfortunately, the government has now weaponized the Terrorism Act, which we call or refer to as POTA, to ensure that they criminalize political dissent. They criminalize any opinion that is purported to be negative about the government. They criminalize protests, which are protected under Article 36 of the Constitution of Kenya. And it is a very unfortunate thing to see because you're telling young people that they are terrorists for having an opinion, that is different from the status quo or the leadership in place. And that is why, as a member of parliament and as an advocate, I took an initiative. You've also seen another member of parliament, Honorable Babu Owino, moving around courts representing young people to make sure that we protect their rights and we protect the Constitution of Kenya. And we are requesting members of public, let us support all families, let us ensure that every child is out on bail so that we do not curtail their liberties to an extent where they feel they are already disadvantaged by being young. they're unemployed, we disadvantage them further by making them feel as if they are pariahs in the society, as if they are terrorists. A terrorist is a heavy word. It is an internationally acknowledged crime. And even in the USA, in the most developed democracies like Canada, UK, where there's perhaps protest.
All right, well, we'll be bringing you a comprehensive report of that in our subsequent bulletin.